Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. Friday. Here we are. We're back. What do we do today? What is your bias today? Let me know. Yesterday, morning session did not have follow through for the downside for me. Afternoon session did have an opportunity there, and it did have a shorter opportunity there. But no follow through to last week's low. You know, always got to be careful when ES and NASDAQ. When ES decides to hit the low and NASDAQ doesn't. It looks scammy, as some people like to say. And where are we at now? Like, this 8:30 news pushed us up all the way up into a 4-hour FEG. I still like this previous weekly low, but as they say, can't force your will into the market. B30 news pushed us up into that 4-hour. Vote in the chat. What are you guys voting so far? 49% bullish so far. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Swifty NYC. That's funny. He's staying out. This week has been a bit crazy. What are we gonna do? I mean, it is definitely rejecting off that 4-hour. Do we have any more news today? PCE, that was the 8:30 news, and we have 10 a.m. revised. Oh, that's fun. 10 a.m. news, the revised U of M sentiment. All right. 9:30 open. Just leaking here. All right. So far, I mean, we have the SMT from yesterday's low. And then on the 15, I mean, the 8:30 news pushed us higher, made another swing high, rejected in the 4-hour. But right now, 9:30 dropped and it's pushing up. I don't really love when there's like smooth lows like this, to be honest with you, but let's see. 5 a.m. London low took out Asia low on NASDAQ, right? Yep. It's just kind of sloppy. I don't really love it, but okay. I feel like today might be a barcode day. We'll see. So from overnight session, how much is a range so far today? The entire day, 179. Let's end the poll, by the way. What was your bias? Ending the poll right now. 900 plus votes. Someone said they like my shirt. Thank you. We're trying to catch some fish today. What exercises do I recommend to calm down during trading? Look up the physiological sigh. Practice patience, precision, grace. How do you put that in trading view? Thanks. Search up watermark on the indicators. Watermark. I used the 1/2 degrees. 1,800 people use that one, or you can just use the one that Trading View made themselves. It's a very simple one. It's fine. Someone asked me, I forgot. Is Donna in the house? She asked me a question last week and I forgot to answer. Okay, 264 for NASDAQ on the ATR. So far we moved like 178. We're in an inside day for yesterday. I hate it. Like, why are we in an inside day? Let's mark out previous day high, previous day low. I don't like inside days. So far in this daily fair value gap, right, we wicked so deeply into this. We even swiped out Thursday's low. I honestly thought we'd have continuation to the previous weekly low. Yesterday's close, though, we still closed above this. I wish that the 830 number looked more bearish than this. So honestly, I have a feeling that it might barcode or might just have an inside day just because of you opened up in the pretty much. We're just totally in the middle of the range here. Put up here. What's yesterday's range here from 0 to here? Yeah. For ES, the ATR is 55, 56 points. Took out the news low for both of them. We retraced really deeply in the 15-minute, I think. See on the 15 again here. It's kind of nasty. It's kind of nasty. Okay, so ES, I think just took out that high, pre-market high. Yes, definitely a little stronger. 0.4%. Nasdaq's up 0.2. See that heat map. It's a mixed bag. Costco's down 3. What is this called? Nasdaq 100. Tesla 1.6. Costco 2.7. Down. Okay. We're not really. It's very mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. Okay. Zwick is kind of wild. Did not make like a 5-minute change of state in delivery, that's for sure. Okay. What a ridiculous open, honestly. What we dropped? Let's see. We dropped 50 points in that 1 minute, right? And then we rallied 90 points in 2 minutes. Okay. Such a humongous first presented fair value gap for today. Okay, and then where's previous daily high for ES? I didn't mark that out. All right. What do you guys think? What was the poll results? I think it was mostly bullish, right? I think so. Whereas yesterday's live video, it's in, if you go to live videos, it's there. Nasdaq pissed me off. I shorted and then it consolidated at 1 point before my stop, dropped down to 5 points in profit, like a 1R. So, and then came back up, stopped again, like 2 points before my stop, and then went in break even or something, or it's tiny profit, and then stopped me up, like hell on earth. It's called like NQ did be dirty. It's right up there, 18K views, 22 hours ago. Anyway, you win some, you lose some. So that's all you can say. You can't just get mad. Okay. I said, hey, what's going on? I have 50% of the wick there marked out. What do we have? We also have I think I'll mark out now. I'll move it to the 15 minute instead of the 5. I think it's very similar though. Okay. So, ES stronger, NASDAQ kind of consolidating. We can mark out our fibs from this leg up for sure. About 50%. NASDAQ just came into it, wicked it. With the first presented fair value gap here, 50% of it too. ES is so strong I didn't even get back into it. I said, hey, what's going on? You know, as much as I want to be bearish, it feels like yesterday it kind of just invalidated that for me, especially when they couldn't follow through. I was thinking Thursday distribution, right? Thursday distribution and the afternoon session. No follow through to that last week's low. I had that weekly level marked out. And then what happened? Like overnight kind of consolidated. And then we had to push up higher here during 8:30. Another leg up. And so far traced within that leg, deeply held, pushing up again. Like, so it looks more bullish than bearish. It's just about finding a decent plan here. I mean, previous day high on ES is it's pretty smooth, right? What's about NASDAQ? What about NASDAQ? Let's see. NASDAQ. A pretty smooth highs there. And I do like the NASDAQ kind of just, we'll see at 10 a.m. also. If it closes above this 4-hour fair value gap, I mean, it looks pretty good for more upside. There's no SMT here at the low for the morning, though. I don't think so. Well, I guess this low. On the 5. All right. So NASDAQ, let's see if it breaks above this swing high. ES is certainly looking wild. Still didn't come back to its first presented fair value gap, or 50%, so it's quite strong there. 9. Oh, we have 10 a.m. news, by the way. Don't forget. With that, now it's retracing into here. The question is, do I feel comfortable longing here, putting a stop here right now? Not really. I feel like it could come back down again into here. I don't know. I don't feel like this is an intermediate term low yet. Especially ES hasn't even retraced to the first presented FEG. Probably wait until the news. Either that, wait until the news, or else see if this is like, maybe this low does make a swing low above, then this is an intermediate term low, it has a swing low to the left and to the right of it. if this makes a swing low here. Sometimes I just prefer that. See how it reacts within this. This is such a huge first presented fair value gap, you guys. It's crazy. We're having some crazy ranges right now. Move up, move down, consolidating. For NASDAQ, yes. Move up, move down, move up to pre-market high. You know, it's kind of surprising NASDAQ's not even close to here yet. I just hope that the 10 a.m. news doesn't take away the trade. What's going on? I said, hey, yeah. Would anyone else rather long ES, to be honest, because stronger? I wouldn't be opposed to it. We'll be watching ES for potential. We have news in 5 minutes, so be careful if you are like in a position you don't want to be in during the orange folder news. U of M. Always like to just remind people. I said, hey, what's going on? Mm-mm. Got news in 3 minutes, folks. I feel like it's going to be a giant Hulk candle to the upside. Green candle. I'm not a gambler. Does feel like this is like probably the intermediate term low. You know, it would suck if we just kind of consolidate here forever. Then if the news is like a nothing burger. Here we are. Yep. That's a nice green candle upside so far. Light it up, up, up. Let's see. ES is close to that previous daily high. I'm highly considering just longing this. Let me see what the news even was. As expected, though. Alright. As expected. I guess did not hit previous day high yet. I'm trying to see, like, a good fair value gap to long in. This is the intermediate term low now, so this shouldn't get broken, really, if we're bullish. Why do we have, like, no good FEGs that look clean? We're tracing into this one in the 1 minute. We'll see how it reacts. If we form an inversion, then I'd go now. If we form an inversion to the upside, then I'd go long. If this low gets broken, I wouldn't necessarily think it's bearish yet. It could just be like ES needs to come back down here first to go there. Let's find out. Oh, inverted this guy. Just in time to move up. Nasdaq still didn't hit pre-market high. It's kind of weak. Alright. Well, glad I didn't held off. I really was feeling that, like, how would you say? Compulsion to want to go long there. I think I was still looking for which fair value gap it would be in. I mean, right now it's taking out a short-term low here. I don't know, buddy. Seems like people that long the breakout or the bull flag, you know, they're underwater now. What are we gonna do? I like to just look at, like, the other perspectives of, like, retail, you know? The breakout traders, the buy the dip traders, like to see who's on side, who might be getting in. Okay. What are we gonna do, guys? I don't know. We stopped right before previous day high, so we're still in the middle of this range. We're still within yesterday's range, I mean. I'm still bullish. If this low gets taken, I'll reevaluate a bit, but it can still come down into this wick because we're getting nasty wicks recently. Right? I'm gonna take this off. Not stay. Oh, alright, so it seems like, and also it seems like, you know, there's probably stops here, the intermediate term low. But that were long versus this, but stops here, and people that bought the retracement probably put their stop here after this. I would. If I was long from here, and this made this, I'd probably put my stop. Trailed, break even. Alright, we just took that low here. ES about to get back into this first presented fair value gap. What's going on? Not trade from you yet. Kind of annoying. Kind of wild. Here we are. dropping. It's dropped below midpoint of the wick. We'll see if it wicks it. I don't know. Still could that could still happen. Midnight open. Nasdaq's close to midnight open. ES not close to it yet. Where's 9:30, 8:30 open is here. Where's my 8:30, 9:30 open for Nasdaq? It must be wildly different then. Oh, never mind. It's right here in this humongous first presented fair value gap. That's why I didn't see it. Feels like a scammy Friday. So this 4 hour still held. Still held. Still held. Those people are getting stopped. They got stopped out. Where's previous daily low? You gotta be flexible today, honestly. See how we react to this low. If there's going to be kind of break of all these stops, there's going to be a displacement. Everyone's going to kind of like abort mission and then flip short. We don't know. But so far, this 4 hours rejected. The S&T at pre-market high. We just broke the intermediate term low. It's not looking healthy. If ES breaks this low, and this is why I'm actually like, okay with sort of waiting a bit. If ES breaks this low, then this would be like a bearish breaker on the 5, break of structure on the 5, and ES, I mean, yesterday it was weaker, could end up doing that. Yeah. I mean, look at the day's range. I'm not really... There's no trend here. Okay. The hour looks crazy on NASDAQ. Look at that wick, and then up above previous hourly high. Kind of funny. Okay. So ES took previous 4-hour high. Right, NASDAQ didn't. With that pre-market high. Never got taken. 10 a.m. started here. There. We had that inversion. We're not having any retracements. It's just like kind of dying right now. So the wick can hold up. NASDAQ just hit new low of day. New low of session. 15-minute this. Okay. I feel like it's just going to retrace a ton. Like, we're just getting these crazy ass wicks, so I'm definitely not chasing shorts. I am kind of interested in shorts now. We broke that, we broke this. Don't want to have such a humongous stop, so let's see. This would be way too big. This is your, I mean, this is a breaker. Here. I'm not going to chase. If anything, I'll just, if it continues dropping a ton, then it's just a higher time frame short that it'll retrace to. I'll just wait longer for retracement. I'm not chasing, mate. Feels so scammy for the price action today, doesn't it? I don't know. It was a failed breakout to the upside. You know, all these people that long the breakout stopped out here, people that trailed stopped here, bought the dips, stopped out now. Longs aren't having fun this morning. So, I mean, if we hit a 4-hour point of interest, we might be getting a 15-minute breaking structure soon. I'll be happy. It's actually clean. The 5-minute breaking structure here. I'm just gonna keep, like, measuring the leg out, I guess. There's a previous daily low here. Okay. Free falling. Staircase up, elevator down, as they say. 30 minutes to get up here and ten minutes back down. Would be great. I want ES to hit the slow, honestly. I would not love if there's another dumbass SMT. Okay. What do you guys think? There are a lot of bulls in the chat. Are you guys switching your bias? The bulls flipping short, or what? I think it's kind of crazy that this 4 hours panning out right now. We already hit previous 4-hour low so quickly. It's like 149 points, 150 points in 10 minutes. Right. Started out quite like near previous 4-hour high. Just dropped like a rock. And no retracements for even, you know, I can imagine people that wanted to probably short this inversion or something, or a retracement to here. Nothing so far, so La la la. Let's just see. I honestly have a feeling today is kind of like a crazy back and forth seek and destroy type of day, or high resistance run day. Just how like those hourlies are happening. It's just crazy, right? Like kind of we're just the 4 hour. If you're rejected here, that's a good sign. I would want us to have some follow through, more follow through to the downside, but I don't know if that's like asking for a lot or not. Let's see. 264 to yesterday's low is 324 points. It would be if the day's range 70, 80 points for ES. It's possible because, like, honestly, we've what's the range so far for the morning? 36 points. I think it's possible. Yeah, because we're already having big ranges. The morning started out with a bang. All right, let's see how this goes. It might be hard to find an entry. I don't want to be chasing, but I also don't want to miss a move. It's hard. But as they say, I think one of my mentors, Pax, said he would rather like miss a move than be like get stopped out, right? So anyway, let's see. As I keep saying here, we've been not moving very quickly so far since we hit the new low session. Nasdaq, we haven't retraced a lot either. See how this next 15-minute candle does. I mean, I'd be fine. Like I said, I'd be fine if we kind of drop from here. And we'd have a 15-minute, with FEGs forming. Yes. Let's see. We had this drop, or is this just going to be no follow through and just wicking the low again? I don't know. I'll mark out this. I think this is kind of interesting to see. This is a 15-minute fair value gap from yesterday, and there's a bunch of lows right above it. So that's kind of something where I would want to be careful with, not to chase shorts in this kind of area. If we hit this, I'd wait for a retracement back up. So if this kind of stays here, I mean, I wouldn't see we retrace first. It's not a bad target. Let's see, Fernando, any good comments? No. Oh. Gotta stay focused. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe if we hit this first, then I'd wait for a retracement, especially there's probably going to be a 15-minute fair value gap then. And then I'd wait for a 1-minute market structure shift to go short again. That's what I would do. And yes, I'm kind of eyeballing this. Yeah, same kind of vibe. And this is like a whole 15-minute breaker if we close below it. Looking for it to close at least below this too. That would create a change in state delivery. Did we do that on NASDAQ? Yeah. There's this humongous wick. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna stick with that plan. Right. Just keep fibbing it out. Slow meltdown. Okay, we just hit that 15-minute from yesterday. See how it reacts here. I definitely think I'm still bearish, even though we're taking that sell side. I'm bearish because this is like the intermediate term low from yesterday. From overnight. So, I mean, let's see. Negative 24.24 heat map. It's starting to look more red. It's good. Yeah, S&P is more mixed, so I'd rather, short the NASDAQ if I go short today. I think so. Yeah, I would rather short the NASDAQ because it looks way more red and it's already, yeah, okay. Below midnight open now, NASDAQ. This is good. bleeding. It's bleeding. It's bleeding. All right. So now that's fun, kind of fun. We just moved. Yeah, we've just moved 200 points in 30 minutes. Okay. We broke the intermediate term low here. We're inside this now. EPR. This is yesterday's SMT from ES at the afternoon session. If we break this, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we go for previous weekly low, but how many points would that be on the daily if we actually do that? 500? It's not totally out of the scope, but it is like twice as big as the daily ATR. So hopefully I get an entry here before this. So I'm kind of thinking the reason why I'm not like chasing or shorting here or anything like that is that, yeah, this is a 15-minute point of interest, so I want to be careful of ES probably making SMT there. And then mostly because, you know, if today was it looks like today's a high resistance run day lower, because if we were just going to have a low resistance run lower, you know, this high from pre-market would have been respected. We would, like, that push down lower from the first minute of the day would have been respected as well, or like we would have moved lower already from here. So it's definitely high resistance. So I would think that we're going to come back up again. And probably, you know, stop out people that are trailing shorts to these highs. We'll see. So we just took out like previous 4-hour low. And it is kind of hard to just, yeah. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to wait until it retraces and then wait for a 1-minute shift in there, I guess. Well, I can look at ES on the 5 as well. Or 15, okay. Yeah, it's a whole 15-minute breaker up here. And 15-minute fair value gap here, BPR. We could retrace all the way back up to here. A decent wick on the 15 here. Mm-hmm. Every inversion trader is probably waiting for this to get inverted. And they'd probably go long for a small R, like for move back up to here. I mean, you just took out previous 4-hour low, swept out sell side, and 15-minute PPR, SMT. Like, I don't see why that would probably be a decent scalp up if it ends up closing above. We'll mark it out. We'll see what happens. What time is it? It's 10:31. Let's see, you guys. Crazy morning so far, eh? All of this, and we're still inside yesterday's range. Isn't that kind of crazy? Yesterday was a large range day, I guess, right? Was it? A little bit over average. Yeah, a lot over average, 374 points. The ATR is 264. Some been upset. That's funny. Today is designed just to mop up the imbalances from yesterday. Probably. We can see. Tanya, why did it get so close to previous day high and not hit it then reverse? Because today's like a scammy day. That's what. I would have been more confident taking in some sort of like short from there if we hit that. But honestly, we didn't retrace at all. We just fucking dropped like a rock there. I remember saying, like, I'm looking at which FEG to potentially go long out. This is intermediate term low, but this is not really projected low. So kind of just waiting and then seeing how big those down close candles were. It's like, boarded the mission there. Just continue watching as we broke this. Anyway, let's see. Some said it's seek and destroy conditions. Maybe, probably, a bit. It is a tougher day. Tanya, you avoid reading chat to protect psychology. Is it true? It's more about staying focused on the price action. Your mind literally can't multitask. It's not possible. Every time you switch between doing two things, it takes longer for you to get back into doing the thing you were just doing. I think people would rather me stay focused and provide analysis than reading chat. There's a lot of garbage in the chat. There just is a lot of garbage in the chat. So that's why I have my assistant. He'll send me any good questions or good comments. And I don't even mean by garbage in the chat being like hate. There's just like, there's just like a little bit of nonsense sometimes. Like people spamming last chance to get long or something, or I don't know, something about my hair or my clothes or how I look or whatever, and it's just a distraction. And not even necessarily it's hate. A lot of times it's just like really nice comments too. It's just, that's what I'm saying. It's like I'll read the chat at the end, or if it's a boring day, you gotta stay hyper focused. It's true. Because otherwise, what are you doing?
Anyway, let's take a look-see here. We're still in this hasn't been inverted yet. So my thought process is, I mean, I don't really want to take the inversion trade long because I'm overall bearish. So I'll tape read it. My thought process is like, it's actually taking a while for it to invert. Would most people prefer it to invert during this candle or the next one? Actually took a while. 10 minutes. 9 minutes. But so those are people that are long. Yeah, that's the or long bias or inversion traders. I can see that's a setup that they would take. And to be honest, like I would just take it to like it's just a scalp situation there. And it might not even give you anything good RR because where this closes. Yeah. From where that closes to here, the risk reward is not really that big or that great. If someone just buys market, some people, there's different ways that people like to trade inversion. They wait for the close and they just buy market, or they wait for a retracement to it. Anyway, the 15-minute is definitely wicked this area, this BPR area. It does feel like such a seek and destroy day. It's like ES did not reach it. Anyway, now we're getting back into like this 15-minute breaker for ES. First presented FEG and a bunch of other FEGs, right? So there's such a large area that's why I'd want to wait for a 1-minute shift in structure back down. Because you don't even know. Maybe that SMT is actually bullish and now it's going to take out this high. And that's the real like seek and destroy day. If we take out this high. I'm not coming in with the thought it's a seek and destroy day. I'm coming in with the thought that it's like high resistance, move lower. So that's why I'm waiting for all this to work out. Let's see. I honestly don't want these huge boxes on my screen anymore. I don't want the first presented FEG. It's so big and not really that helpful at the moment here. Like this is a better helpful level. It's a 15-minute with liquidity below and it's smaller range to even that 1 minute. First presented FEG, isn't that kind of crazy actually? That 15-minute point of interest is a smaller. This 15-minute FEG, 35 points is 1 minute from the morning session, 45. Anyway, let me pay attention here. We now retrace into the 15-minute bearish fair value gap on NASDAQ. We retrace to 50%. It can still reach up higher because this is an order block here. So I just hold my horses down. There's also no shift in structure at all, so just gotta wait. So now I'm just gonna wait for that. Yep. I can't really short just within here. The SMTs make it lower probability to just short straight up in here, and it was a very wide stop. 100-point stop on a Friday, where so far, I mean, the day's kind of crazy. And I do. I want to find a good trade, but it's just not happening so far. It's the intermediate term low we broke before. The 1 minute breaker here. And I closed below it here. Where did it close below it? Here. Never really retested it, so I'm just going to keep this on my screen. No, you don't really know. It could retrace all the way up to here. There's the RFEGs here and other points of interest here. So that's why when there's such a large range like that, I'm just going to wait until a smaller time frame shift. I mean, and hopefully it gives me an entry and it's not the freaking just straight down like this craziness. The market's making it hard recently. So I want to delete this. Look at this hourly. It's such a crazy ass. Like I said, that's why I was sus about it. And I didn't want to short anywhere here. It would be in a discount. And I said the wicks really be wicking lately. So I hope I'm keeping people safe from chasing, at least, right? Like this was a point of interest here. And then it's low probability that this fair value gap in a discount would hold up. So. Anyway, I'm going to take out this inversion because I don't want it to distract me because I'm overall still bearish. And we did hit 50% of this retracement and other fair value gaps and such. So I'm trying to stay focused. Let's like mark out this whole range of the day here, from here to here. Cool. I mean, ideally, really ideally, we make it like a swing low and then break it. Let's see how this goes, people. I mean, it would be good if we can have some continuation to the downside today when we haven't had so much of it the past couple days. It'll be disappointing if we're still like an inside day by the end of the New York session. I mean, just dilly-dallying in this daily. Price could literally decide. Like, I can see why some people might be bullish. Because yesterday's close, I mean. Today's close might also remain in the upper half. And if it does, then, yeah, I wouldn't be afraid to look for longs. I was looking for longs. After we kept showing like 15-minute like bullishness and intermediate term lows holding, now we're starting to see them break. All right, let's see. Can we make a swing low? Can we please not just go straight down? That'll be nice. Make a swing low, come back up, and go down. Would be good. Prefer that. Even if you take out this high, I don't care. There's a 30-second. There's not even anything on there. The 15-minute we're rejecting. 15-minute fair value gap here. So it looks good for continued shorts. It's just about me finding an entry, really. These are all stacked to the upside bullishness, so there's no clear inversion yet anywhere to even go on an inversion trade. Not yet, at least. Might happen soon. So I'd either go short on an inversion or a 1-minute market structure shift. Either is fine. They just need to happen. Wait, it's 10:49. Like, I don't know, you guys. This is kind of a wild day so far. Okay. I honestly wouldn't be opposed to taking an inversion trade and then having a wider stop if I'm aiming for like previous daily low. Would have to take like I would have to take probably micros instead of minis if I had that much of a stop. Yeah. I'm not opposed to doing that either. Bro, I'm asking you once again, please do not just drop like that. Alright, so on the 5-minute we just did invert. I have a feeling I have to just... I'm fine with doing this. Seven micros. Previous day low, it's really low. Alright, 7 micros it is then. 7 micros. Right now it's here. I could go for 8. Alright. It's gonna be a wide ass stop. But I'm in. Alright, I just entered. Micros, let me make sure everything's good. Yeah, alright, cool. Here you are. Alright, so I'm in 8 micros. I'm going for a continuation trade to the downside. We just inverted here on the 5. You know, I feel like we're just going to continue lower. We just retraced, dropping down again. So, what was it, 78 point? Yeah, okay. What's my high? 43.25. I get stopped out, then we're not bearish. We're just gonna probably consolidate, or it's a seek and destroy day. So this is my business expense. Previous daily low is here. Or here. Okay. All right. Time will tell. I need to put my buy limit much lower though. Previous daily low. Yeah, this 15-minute does. I want to see us, close below previous 15-minute low. If we can't, then it's going to look more like I'd get stopped out. I'm too early again, I'm going to be pissed. No, I'm not going to be pissed. But I am holding a drawdown. That's great. Great sign. I will see. I mean, look at this 5-minute BPR. Let's see how it holds. Does it hold the price lower or not? Does it hold price lower or not? It's got to reject from here if we're going to get some more downside, because I want this 15-minute to close lower. I want to see this 5-minute just drop. Especially we're near the end of this hourly. Yeah. Ideally, we reject from there. we're rejecting so far. Hopefully this isn't a stupid ass, like, just slow grind back up to my stop. I mean, there's a lot of PD arrays that we rejected from here, up here, 15-minute, even this intermediate term low. So we'll see. We'll see. I guess now we'll see in the next few minutes. It's rejecting. Let's see if we have follow through to the downside in the next 5-minute candles, 15-minute candles. Or are we just going to do this more wicking? I want to see us kind of come down, back, take out new low day, come back down into this area again. That'd be nice. Previous weekly low, I know that that's like kind of my final target, but it is so far away. And I have to be careful this type of price action where, you know, we're hitting first targets and we retrace so deeply because it's a high resistance liquidity run. So this isn't even close to being over yet. I mean, we have to see now. I want basically down close candles now. We just kind of come up again. It's going to be trashy. It'd be great if we close below this low here. Previous daily low, 422.50. I'll probably take most of the profits off. Really don't like if we're just holding this. It would suck. I think that would really suck. Let's see. It's 11 a.m. Trying to see these wicks out here. Can we see a push lower today? What's the weekly look like, by the way? Okay. I mean, yeah, it would be kind of insane if we actually went for that previous weekly low. Not that insane. Maybe in the next week. Maybe next week. Maybe today. But honestly, the way that we're moving, it's slow. If we're going to have a big move, we should be speeding up towards that. So it's like making me less and less confident in this trade. I don't want to get stuck in consolidation again. It would suck. It would suck, but I also don't want to get out. I'd rather just wait. Yeah. Will we be in Seek and Destroy day, or is this just a high resistance run lower? Find out. Oh, so far. Just around my break even. A little bit of profit, a little bit of drawdown shows that it's consolidating. So I don't like that. See if we can break a swing low. We haven't really done that. Feels like it's like kind of building fake support, to be honest with you, so that would be nice. That would be nice to just break it now. Trying to be hella patient. It's so hard when you don't have like the best fill, but it's good enough. Let's see. Time is it 11:06 again? Oh my god. How long have I been in this trade? I started here. I got in with this candle. 15 minutes in consolidation. Oh my god. My stop is pretty much where like the open for the day is actually. On the daily chart, so. No, I'll pretty much know it's not a clean down day if I get stopped out, so. Where's midpoint of yesterday's wick? Did we hit that yet? We did. It's looking more and more like it's just going to consolidate. What time is it? 11:08. Give it until like 11:30. I mean, this trade is on the 5 minute. If by like 11:30 we're still kind of consolidating around here, I'm like tiny loss or tiny profit, then I'll probably cut the trade. So remember that some of the moves recently have been happening after 11. I hate that we're consolidating again. It's like, oh my god. So annoying. And break even basically for 20 minutes. Right? Not 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes actually. Most hellish trades ever, like, where that happens. See, maybe ES falls apart, goes, catches up to this, the minimum. It'd be nice to just start breaking some lows, and I could even, start trailing stop. Since we completely mitigated the BPR on the 5. Can we get there? Can we start breaking some lows? That would be nice. The tiniest swing low is broken here. Yay, finally. Something was broken at least. Come on, ES, catch up to the downside. So annoying, right? Isn't it annoying? This is edging us. It's edging us. NASDAQ, stop edging. Stop it. Just go. Is anyone speaking today? Like, FOMC speakers, Fed speakers. After this trade is done, don't let me forget, Fernanda. I'm doing a giveaway today. We're giving away 10 Apex accounts. And it'll work on any account that you want, like any size. Yeah, we got speakers at 1 p.m. Okay. By 11:30, I want us to at least be like, below this green area. I'm just thinking in terms of like how my time stop is going to play out. Oh my god. Why are these the tiniest candles ever? Why can't we see large body candles now? First ones, it's like, this is it. All day long, it's been these huge candles. And then, I get in. Dries up. What the hell is this 15? It did nothing. This 15-minute did nothing, bro. Can we bully this shit into submission? Bully him. We have 1 minute left to drop, dude. Oh my god. She's about to crash out. Looks good now, at least. It's starting to look better. Come on, all these like lows are stacked. Can we just take them out? Jeez. Soon enough, I'll put my stop up. Honestly, that's 11:30. Yeah, by 11:30. Yeah. Shouldn't honestly return back. We broke this low. Yay. It's continuing. Yay, we're bullied it a bit. We bullied it a little bit. It's a good close. Near the low of that candle. See some more downside. Alright, putting my stop closer now. My stop will be this high. Just pull this up so it's better. 603.75. Because I mean, we're starting to break lows finally, and it completely rebalanced the BPR. And so basically, if it comes back up, stops me out. I mean, we're in a consolidation. I just reduced my risk by a lot, actually. Okay, let's see. Why can't we have any freaking follow through here? Why are you like this? Nah. I'm about to crash out. Back to break even again. Fuck this market. Anyway, I reduced my risk by like 40 points, so it's just a third of my regular risk. You know, do I have the thought process to potentially just cut it here because it's retarded like this? Yeah, I do. I look at the bodies. He keeps staying here in the upper half of it. It's 11:15. We're doing nothing. Yeah, I wanted to see if freaking for it to fall apart there. It didn't. Probably gonna cut this now. There's no point in holding this anymore. I'm only down $200. closing this. But what am I down? $290. This is such a boring ass day. I can't. Whatever. NASDAQ decided to edge us today. Yeah. What my main reason is like, yeah, it's coming close to my time stop. We broke those lows. It should have accelerated there, and then we're staying like the upper half of this. So we're taking a low. It seems seek and destroy-ish. So, and I've seen so many times where it's like, oh no, maybe it'll come back exactly break even, and then, you know, just here it is. It would have stopped me out. So I saved a little bit of money there. Okay, all good. She doesn't want to drop. She was just in an inside day. Doesn't want to drop further. Rest in peace to the bulls that longed this morning, and rest in peace to any bears that want to look for more continuation, because it's just whatever. Consolidating now. Yeah, okay. Not mad. Just disappointed in you, NASDAQ. Anyway. I'm happy I cut it earlier. I know a lot of times, sometimes I'll just hold it. I'm like, oh no, put my stop there. But yeah, it starts invalidating this move lower again, so. Nope, nope, nope. Just gonna do whatever it wants to do. I might crash out if it starts dropping during the giveaway again. Anyway, let's get started on the giveaway. I know people are here for that. Such an... So I'm down like 0.3 R or less, because typically I'll like risk like, what was I risking, like 1,000 on that trade? What was it? Yeah, about 1,100 probably. Cut my risk down more, and then I just cut it, because after hitting these lows, you would think it would drop, because it's all this people that are long, maybe trailing stops, and I just want to see it flush there, and it didn't. All right, that's just my thought process. All right, Tanya trades. We'll give away 10 accounts. All right. First name, last name. I mean, no, not last name. First name, YouTube, username, email. Enter only once. And I think that's it. It's first name, last name, email, short answer. Required. Cool. Publish. All right. Next week, I'm totally looking for last week's low. I'm looking for this next week. In the meantime, you know, feel free to consolidate. NASDAQ and ES. I won't be caught up in consolidation. All right.
Enter giveaway here. Replace pinned message. All right, it's a W for what this action is. Kind of recognize we're in consolidation. And took a paper cut. Paid find out. Because like the move up for longs, I mean, that's certainly not working out for those people either. From ES literally coming so close to taking out new low of day and then stopping. What did I say? I said like the inversion trade. It's the upside. I didn't care for so much. Yeah, it was just like it's like a negative RR. If you're longing there, let's say put your stop then here, like 0.5 R or something. Not worth. And yes, didn't even do that. So anyway, we're back. Like, yeah, we're dead ass just consolidating here. I wouldn't be surprised if it just comes out and takes back this high because those SMTs and it couldn't take out the lows, couldn't stay below the lows of the session. So I wanted to come by 11:30 be like down to here. So I'll give you guys until 11:30 to enter the giveaway. Yeah, it was a pretty hard week, honestly. Yeah. Alright, we got 384 responses. Yeah, that's my trade today. Shorted like here, closed it here, like no, nothing burger. Negative 17 points on 8 MES. So it's nothing. We're doing nothing. I don't know. What was like the play today? I don't know. I feel like today was a wild day. It's not even like I missed any entry for anything, so. What's the range so far for the day? We're just like going between these two PD areas now. It's 200 points. Okay. Just gonna ping pong. Yes, didn't even hit this one. Not surprising. But that was my red alarm bell. Right. On why I didn't want to hold on the trade for too long. If it was gonna work, that inversion would have worked out like right away. You know, if the 15-minute rejecting here, you'd expect some continuation and then more continuation if you're gonna have a clean down day. So, or more continuation. GG's. God, I cut this. All right. So, how many people responded? Once the stream gets 750 likes, then we'll start the giveaway. Oh, thanks for the donation. Someone donated. Hi, Tiny. Did you notice we retraced 75% of previous day candles? Very powerful market maker model. Make a pip 75% and look, work 80%. Works 80% of the time. Interesting.
ES retraced like 98% of yesterday's candle. It was so close to the here, this is 70% the previous daily candle. Let's see. I think what's more powerful is the rather than just doing that, what's more powerful is this 15-minute that I've marked out, and there's just liquidity, all these like lows resting above it. What was the liquidity level? Unfortunately, yeah. Before this was hit, there was no entry. It was just straight down. It fucked everybody up who was long here. And then what was I wanting to say? I think that's more powerful. It stayed within the upper half of that. And you have an SMT with ES. So that's why, like I said, like I gave it a chance here for more continuation, but like seeing it just consolidate for literally 20 minutes, then it dropped and then it came back up. I think I cut it here, so where I can get to my trailed stop. So tiny paper cut. All right. NASDAQ was edging us, then started, and then just reversed. What can I do? Nothing. Nothing at all. Just stay safe and not be blowing up in a consolidation here. What are we doing? We're gonna start the giveaway as soon as we hit 750 likes. Hit the like button. 539 responses so far. The faster we do the giveaway, the better chance you have actually of winning. Bum 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 ba da bum bum bum. So the winners will get code to get any Apex account that they want. It's valid for any size. Right now, Apex is doing an 80% off sale, actually. The best part of it is that every 150K, 250K, and 300K accounts are all the same price. It's like $79 if you use code Tanya. So if you want those like bigger account sizes, now's a good time to get them. Otherwise, it's still 80% off for everything else. And it's also $85 for their lifetime PA fees. Anyway, 690 likes. As soon as we hit 750, we will do the giveaway. This is the wildest open ever, right? It dropped 50 points and then it just like pumped. Fake ass pump here and then dropped. Okay. We love you, Tanya. Love you too. I mean, come on, dude. Like this 4 hour, this looked really good, but we just dropped so fast there, and I guess needs to just fill in this first. And I did wait for that retracement that shorted. Just no follow through on the 4 hour. It's a good rejection zone. No follow through for more downside. Still inside yesterday's range, so this is like some of the harder days to trade. Yeah, I need a spa day. This week has been tough. Okay. All right, let's start the giveaway. Hit that like button. We're about to start the giveaway. As soon as it hits 750, I don't know why. It says 721. You guys, as soon as it hits 750, we'll start it. I'm getting all the people's names now. Let me hide their emails. Hide email so that you guys don't get doxxed. Hide email. Hide column. Hide column. Good. We're good. All right. All right, 754 likes there. There you go. Bring it out to here. Shadow Hokage. Okay. How do I copy? Okay. Control. Not that. Okay. Typically I'm good with this. Okay, control. Alright, I'll get you AV. That's it. Oh, we got everybody. 2. Alright, cool. There should be like 500 something. More than 500. Paste. See how many people. Alright, I did not copy it. Control copy. Paste. Alright, you're not gonna do it for me. Paste as plain text. Lovely. Alright. Scroll down again, giving people more time. Okay. Copy. Oh, I have to give it a second sometimes for this to load now. Yes, we got it. All right. All right, let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble here. Bum, 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 bum. First winner is... Who is it? Bum, ba-da-dum. Front Runner X. Congrats, Front Runner X. Congrats to Jan. Winner number 2. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Winner number 2 is Derek Jad. Where's Derek Jad? Congrats to Derek Jad Kakito for a second winner. Number 3. Real Dan Thuy 655. Let's see. Congrats, number 3. I think that's a Thai name. From Thailand? Or Vietnam, maybe? Right. All right, rule number 4. Ancient unknown. Agent number unknown. Agent unknown. Tharoon. Number 5. Hopefully I can count right. Black breath. That was number 5, I hope. If I give away more, it's fine. I'll just give away more. Okay, it's number 5, black breath. Spin the wheel, number 6. Bum-ba-da-dum. Number 6 is RR8080. Ramona Capellas. Congratulations, winner number 6. Number 7. So many. Number 7. Super Toaster. I like that name, Super Toaster. Congrats to Zach. Super Toaster. Say hi in the chat if you won something. All right. Spin the wheel. Number 8. Number 8. Yay, RR88 is in the chat. Congrats. Number 8, Soccer Pro 16. Congrats to Soccer Pro, Jason. Number 9. Super Toaster's in the chat. Someone said Super Toaster is a bot. I don't think so. He just said hi. What's up? AI Dell. Congrats to you. Oh, it's yeah. Oh, okay. Ibdel. I think that was, God, how many did I do? I think I did 8. If I do 11, it's fine. Number 9. Number 9 is HH96777. All right. Congrats to Hui. Last one. Last but not least. It is Mostob. Congratulations to the winners. I'll be emailing you the code to get your free Apex account. We'll work on any size account that you want. So if you want a 300K, go for it. If you want 250K, go for it. And any platform you want. So it was fun. Even though it was like a really tricky Friday, it's always fun to do a giveaway. Today, yeah, I did my little cool down here with reviewing things, and what we do since we started was just more consolidation, kind of just like the vibe recently. All this consolidation from like doing it in the middle of the day from 10 a.m. consolidation. This was the news and it just completely reversed. No, yeah. So all good. So anyway, congrats to the winners. I'll email you the code. And yeah, check out Apex. They're having 80% off sale. Will work any 150K, 250K, 300K account is only $79 now. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week, next Monday. Hopefully, like last week of the month is going to be better than this week. This week was shady. NASDAQ was mad shady. Don't be a degenerate today. Have a good weekend. You know, Fridays are the easiest day most people blow their accounts on. So keep it light or trade big, small, or not at all. And today for me, it was a trade smaller day, right? It took micros for the first time forever. It just had to for such wide stops. And then just cut it real early. So weird day, still inside day. And ES still didn't take previous day high. Yeah, that's that. I'm gonna go. See you next week. Ciao. Have a good weekend. Love you guys.